We have Alok in Austin. Are you there?
Yeah.
Hi, what's up?
Yeah, thanks for taking my call. I've been an atheist for, I think, 4 years. I was born in India. I was a Hindu all my life. I think in the last 5 years I became an atheist. Before that, I was a non-religious Hindu. I believed in spirituality. I have a scientific background. I went to the best scientific schools in India and US. So I have no questions or doubts about being an atheist and the stuff we believe in. I believe in facts and truth. I believe in seeing what I believe. The only thing I miss when I was not atheist is emotional void. When I was not atheist, when I was going through bad times, I thought I had a God I would believe in. Maybe it was a placebo effect, maybe it was magic or something I believed in. But I think that is the biggest thing which is missing from your show, because you talk about facts and how the Bible is wrong and how everything else is wrong. But I do not think you're answering the question that if, as atheists, we go through bad times, we can talk to our families, we can talk to our wives and sons, and it does not have the same effect like it did before. And you spend so little time on that, and I think that is a big reason which makes believers not become atheists or make atheists become believers. So if you have really bad times in your life, and you used to have a supernatural power before you believed in, and now you don't. I mean, you can be strong and you can be confident, but how do you deal with that?
For myself, it's all of that I replace with good friends, determination, and self-confidence. With those three things, I know that I can use reason, I can use my community, I can use the facts we've established to try and make my situation better. And if I can't, then I have those good friends that I can commiserate with and share that experience with. And then I have my own experience of life that I can share that experience with, just with myself in that respect. And that works for me, and I know it works for a lot of other people, but I can't really speak necessarily to the experience of others that might be in different situations than myself. So,
I would just say that, I think you raise a good point in a way that life is sometimes very difficult, and working on a project about a better life was not trying to say that everything is hunky-dory all the time and we're all happy. Life can be very difficult, and there are times where we need other people. And you can believe something that's false, that's comforting. You could make up something that's very comforting. I could make up that I have $1 million, and that would be very comforting to me and my bank account. But it wouldn't be true, and ultimately probably wouldn't be very helpful. And so I think looking at it realistically and thinking, this is a difficult time, how can I overcome this? And finding real answers, friends, family, relationships, things like that, people you can count on who are actually there, as opposed to praying to a God who's not there, would probably be better. But you're right that it is scary sometimes, and I think we have to realize that life can be scary, and that's part of the experience of it, right? But there are ways to get through it, and get through it together with other people.
Well, that reminds me of the slogan, that hands that help are better than lips that pray. People that are in certain specific dire circumstances can actually find people in the same similar circumstances, band together and find a way to solve this problem or fight it, or get activists and become activists and get involved. And then you can feel like if you can't solve your problem, you might be able to help make the world better so that other people don't end up in whatever situation you're in, whether this is curing cancer or escaping a drug addiction or whatever it is that you're dealing with, or if it's losing loved ones and all kinds of things like this. There are lots of people who are having the same experiences that you can join and together with and bond with and work together with to actually fix it or make it better in some fashion. And I think that you can get a lot of You can feel really good about that, that you've made the world a better place, that you tried to make the world a better place, and you weren't alone, that you had other people who are in the same situation, but also willing to bond together and fight together and work together to make these changes. That's all we have, really. I mean, to be honest, that's the truth of the world. So we shouldn't not avail ourselves of that. That's the one thing that does exist that we can create, and so we are kind of obligated, really, to do that if we want something better.
I don't think I can add anything to those.
I think I get your point, but I'm hurting a lot on this front. So I'm talking to my family, my friends, but I missed the fake magic which I had with God.
I'm really sorry to hear that. Have you? I see you're here in Austin. Have you tried? Have you been to any of our meetings?
No, I just joined your group a few weeks back.
Well, I hope to see you, and I don't have any magic solutions to your problems, but I'd like a chance to sit down with you sometime and talk about this more, especially since I don't know as much about ex-Hindus as I do about a lot of other ex-religious types.
Okay. Thank you so much, gentlemen.
All right. Thanks for calling, and good luck.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.